Hi guys, welcome to the Tall Girls Pod. I am Nyar-malit, and as you can see, leo nimeachwa peke yangu. If you ask me where Noel is, I will not tell you. Sijui. Okay, I'll never amend that how, but we are here. I am here actually. I'm here alone today, and today this is going to be our last episode for the year till January. So I'm just going to like debunk on you guys. Wacha tu nijimwage niwaambie how this year has been, what to expect next year, just like from a personal level actually, and also maybe business wise. But yeah, this is the Christmas episode. Karibuni sana. So as I said, Nyar-malit here. Where do I start, babe? Nianze wapi? Nianze wapi? This year, actually, we started shooting this year, sindo, and we've already recorded. I think this will be our 24th or 23rd episode. Tumengangana hivi. Yeah? And I'm trying to remember where we started. Tumetoka mbali. Did we start? Oh, we started shooting here in June. But before that, we were shooting somewhere else. But still the same year. But looking back and looking at where we are now, like I feel like it's been like 3 years because it's like a milestone where we've come from and now where we are. But bado hatujafika mbali, we're still like striving for more, like wanting more, which is like normal being a human. But I'm like really grateful mali tumetoka, and all this to say we are not perfect bado, but our only thing was to not quit, don't give up on yourself, and I feel like it's taken us mbali. Yeah, I'm very grateful actually, and also for the fans, the guys who've been watching, when you wamekuwa wakitu DM whatever watu hata wamekuwa wakitutukana nakwambia, we got our first abuses I think in September. After shooting for a couple of months, we got our first haters in like September. I'm not even going to lie, I was excited. I was very excited. Noel angekuwa hapa angewaambia how she saw the hits. She was like, what? Kwa nini? It was like two people who just came at us randomly on like the same week. That was like the episode ya single mothers. And unajua, sometimes unaangalia something. I went back to look at the episode after I saw the comments. I was like, what did we say that got these niggas this mad? Nothing. But I, I I liked it because that shows that we are reaching people outside our friends, outside our people, the people who know us, outside, just supporters. Even then they're supporters, but like it meant a lot to me that wanatusikia na wanakasirika na wanatu text, wanatugombanisha kwa DM. Like I don't know, I was just happy. So kama uko hapo and you're feeling like something we said was like you don't agree with, please come and tell us, because we appreciate all criticism, negative, positive. Yeah, just bring it. But I know I'm saying a lot of buts because niko peke yangu leo. I always talk a lot, and Doreen anajua hapo nyuma, I can just ramble for as long as I can. But today I'm just really happy. I don't know why. Actually, wacha nikwambie a story. I woke up in the morning. I didn't like feel like coming to shoot, but I knew I had to come shoot. And then while I was taking a shower, nafikiria niko, wa tulikuwa tunashoot kwa room. Now we have a whole fucking studio and people who believe in us. We have viewers. Appreciate yourself. Like little milestones you make, they might seem small at the moment, but you've done something, and appreciate that. And I think I'm always really hard on myself, and also that shows in the way I judge other people. If you're on this podcast, if you've been here with us for a long time, I'm very hard on people. I just like do black and white, whether this or this. But I'm trying to be softer on myself, and maybe that would also like showcase on how I can like give people network room to like make mistakes and nini. Sikuwe tu mtu akifanya makosa you're just cut off from my life ama nini, because nime notice that's how I go about a lot of things. Kitu ikiniboy imeniboy and I cut it off, even with myself. So I'm trying to be gracious, and also as I said in one of the episodes, I'm learning to talk to myself like the younger person. Ni kama naongelesha baby Irene. So if I do something, if I don't agree with something that has happened, how do I not agree na ni mimi nimefanya? What am I saying? If I make a mistake, I'm like, I try to give myself a bit of grace. And I think that we do need that. We do need that in this life. Wow. Another thing yenye nime learn this year, I think now that's the direction I'm going to take. Things I've learned this year. You're a bit of grace to myself and also to others. And if you guys have noticed, there was this guy who was dancing for Ellen DeGeneres. His name was Tick. Ama nani? Twitch. Don't come for me. Yeah, his name is Twitch. I feel like when I heard the story, I was out drinking with Noel. Noel ananiambia like at 3 a.m. Me, I'm like super in my zone. Noel ananiambia, by the way, Twitch amejiua. Alienda sijui kwa hoteli akafanya hivi, like telling me the whole story, lakini mimi sasa nimezone out niko like, you know when you know, like you feel like you know someone but unamjua tu via TV, because I've seen him like even before Ellen. I think he was in like a dancing competition show, and I liked him from then, and he was always like someone who's like bringing joy to people and chekesha, like dancing and always smiling. When I heard that, I don't know why it was like so sad to me. All suicide situations are always sad, but in Ilisikia Nico, like he's always been smiling on my face, like I it was really hurtful. And also at that time I was going through something with my boyfriend. We're having like a small situation, and I wasn't, it was an issue, and then me because like this is the issue, excuse me, I am done. Me, that's it. As I said, I don't like offer enough grace. I was like, I'm done. And the way he was like pleading, like don't do this, like we're better than this, blah blah blah. And then that evening I met Noel, and then I had this story, and I was like, this is someone's son. The wife, I don't know, the wife did not know he was going to do this. And so in my head I was like, I don't want to be the person when you're in a relationship with someone, but huyo mse ana heart and they cannot tell you because of how hard you are. Or I'm not saying, I don't know about the wife, but I was just speaking of my situation. I don't want to be that person ule mwenye mtu, someone cannot come to me, especially your partner. I was feeling like, yeah, I need to move a bit nikiongea na huyu mwanamume mwenye, whoever I'm going to be with or whoever I am with, I just talk to them like naongelesha mtoto wa mtu. I don't know if that makes sense. The way I also want to talk to myself like I'm talking to baby Irene. I want to talk to someone, even if it's a disagreement. I don't want you to feel like at the end of the disagreement like unajua like if anything happens to me, huyu si mtu nataka kuongelesha. Or I don't know if you guys are understanding me, but be that person for someone else. And especially if it's your partner, let me just speak to the girls because I've seen a lot of toxic girls in relationships. Let's be the soft person for your man. They can't go crying kwa barabara ati sijui nini hata cheesy. Be that soft spot for him. He can come back and like even if it's an argument akuje akae kwako na alie na like be that person for someone. And that's one thing I'm also taking to next year. And then also I'm taking another thing, city girls. Oh yeah. Another thing, this might be positive or negative, I don't fucking care. Mimi, this is my mood this next year. Love is beautiful. Yeah? When you find love, please dandia and like enjoy it. Enjoy it. But also, this is just for me. I feel like sometimes girls, we sell ourselves short when we actually get into relationships. Unajimwaga, this person has not even said he's going to marry you. Hata kama uko na mtoto. Hata kama uko na mtoto. He has not promised sijui marriage ama nini, but you just like sell yourself short. Let me sidebar. I saw a meme, some guy alikuwa ameandika ati when he started dating this girl was like, alikuwa, I'm a career woman, sijui nini. Now that he has got this girl, anashanga, where did this job go? Umeacha hata kwenda kazi, unashindanga tu umelala kwa bed sitter, umelala hapo, umelala unakula na kula, like I was that girl. I've been that girl for a long time, and I know there are girls like that. Unapata Charlie and then you just unafikiria this is it. This is, you're seeing the future. But I'm trying to, mwanamume akikutaka, Now, if you've been dating, I think you should marry me. For me to say I am removing myself from the market, because I feel like I'm just speaking for myself, please. Please, camera lady, don't look at me like that. Shaguri, look like a label. I'm just speaking for myself. This is what I'm saying. Mwaname kama hajanitoa kwa market by engagement, I don't think I should be off the market. Because I am starting to learn that these men are playing us. Not all of them. You might be in a very serious, beautiful, cute situation, but that does not mean he's a bad guy. He's also just weighing his options. And I'm feeling that guys are more selfish than women, even in relationships. They still think about themselves first. Yeah. So I'm also learning too. Ukiingia kwa relationship, sijiwachilie tu fwa, umejimwaga hapo sasa wewe ndio blanketi, wewe ndio chef, wewe ndio kila kitu. You know, have some bit of independence. Ile yenye I have options. I am with you now, but unless you've token, unless you've token KPLC, unless you have token with my parents, I feel like I should keep my options open, and I feel like this is something I would even like tell my daughter, not to be a hoe, but keep your options open until someone is serious with you. Akwambie, I want to put a ring on a ring on your finger. I want to see your parents. I want to do this. Yeah, that's another lesson. Wasichana usijiwachilie tu hivyo. And then unawachwa kwa mataa, unashanga guy. Watu wote walikuwa wanakukatia, umewakataa. Now you are 44, hujaolewa. You've stuck to this man. Now he's at his peak. Like, I think most of the times, if you guys listen to me, I speak a lot about my insecurities. And my insecurities, I like magnify them, and then I just like let this insecurity run my life. So this story of being wachwad, like, hakuna fia ingine naogopa kama hiyo. Let me just be like very vulnerable. Hakuna kitu naogopa kama kuachwa kwa mataa, and I've like given you my all. I'm like, nimejiwachilia kwako, because my dad did that to us. I was young, I saw it, and this is why kids understand what you're going through, and they can sense feelings. I could just sense in the room like mom was like desperate. Ilikuwa ile time ya I have to like, sasa lazima ni mimi ndio peke yangu. Mwanamume yeye ashaenda, him is like he's with another woman, yeye anaendelea na maisha yake, but you're left with the kids there. If you are not the breadwinner, then suddenly you have to become that. So and it's showing in my relationships, because I am like, nikiona to any sense, I am like, let me be out. So maybe also don't listen to my advice fully. Because unless we are sharing insecurities, I don't think this will match for you. So, yeah, I need to work on myself clearly, because I cannot be projecting these insecurities to my relationships. And yeah, that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Kama unanielewa, please just put a like there, or comment something down there, because I feel like sometimes, Nico, I'm so much into thinking than just being. You know? Just thinking too much than just being present and enjoying the moment. So kama unanisikia, just know that's where I'm coming from. Maybe everyone needs work, so I also need to work on myself on that area. But I think what works for you works for you. Juu sometimes unajua naweza kufa kesho na nikufe tu na insecurity. Sasa nisiishi maisha juu siku change. So if you want to change it, as I always say, if you want to change it, change it. If you don't want to change it, hata kama unajua ni mbaya, then just live with the consequences, evil. Yeah. I feel like I'm always debunking a lot on you guys about relationships and like love things, because yeah, I don't want to say I've been hurt, but I'm just scared of being hurt in that area. Roho yangu is like, I want to say plastic, but no, it's like glass. And it's soft. So I like keep like a really serious wire mesh. Imetengenezwa na diamond or whatever, like strongest things, just to protect that, because that's fragile heart of mine. So can you scare, just that's not just where I'm coming from. I'm not saying it's good, I'm not saying it's bad, but it is what it is, you know. Let me give you another last lesson for the year. You don't own anyone. You don't own anyone's feelings. You don't own anyone's reactions or whatever they're going to do. You only own yourself. That's in friendship, in relationships, even in family. Unaweza ko you have like the way things are supposed to happen. I was telling this to you guys last time. I was like, the way I live my life, I always feel like my siblings are like supporting actresses in my show. Like it's the Nyar-malit show. Nyar-malit is living her life, and then these people are just like, unajua, supporting actresses. But they also have their own lives, their own to issues, their own things. And sometimes unaanza kuwajudge na macho yako. You can end up even hating some people. But unawaangalia na macho yako. You don't really know what this person is going through ama anafikiriaje to be like this. So, yeah, you don't own anyone. Hakuna let's go back to relationships. Ni kama leo nimekuja hapa kuwatolea machungu zangu zote. Yes. Even in relationships you don't own anyone. Kama si wako si wako. Na kama ni wako bado si wako. Bado si wako. Jua anaweza kosa kuwa wako kesho. It's just I feel like next year I want to like stop thinking too much and just live. I've been moving on thinking. Just be in the moment and like unajua, enjoy the moment, live life. That's really my goal for next year. And for the Tall Girls pod, wow. I see great things. We're moving at like it might seem like a slow pace for me because I'm like hard on everything. It might seem like a slow pace for me, but looking back and looking at where we are, naona tumeenda mbali. And also for next year, I know like during this break we're going to take msitumi sana. Hata mimi msinimiss sana, and don't miss my legs too much. We're going to come back, but I want us to like I always strive to like improve even like if it's like 1% of something. So that aorta that we are going to change, I feel like you guys mta appreciate. If you don't appreciate it, but don't appreciate because it's going to be something new. So for the Tall Girls pod, maybe more nini locations, different locations, guests, have like, especially I want to have like guys over. I feel like we had one guest was it last season? Season 2, we had one guest, which was a girl, and unajua si mwenda wazimu ile yenye, yeah. Her name was Queen Lean on Instagram. She's like a fit girl. I've been following her tangu kitambo, by the way, when she was like a bit bigger. And then she disappeared, and then she just came back, abs. Sijui nini. She had a photo shoot ya shop zetu. Looking fine. Not bigger ati sijui round. She was just like, she was hippier. Then, yeah, so we had that with her. And yeah, I want to bring more people over, especially people who have like a different opinion from us, because I know us, we are very strong on what we think. So we bring people over who think different. And mostly guys, yeah, please guys, not just random people, I'm sorry. Not just random people, don't text me in the DM at, yeah, I want to be on your show, Miss Kujui. If you are like doing something out there, then maybe come on the show, tell us what you're doing, and then we also pick your brain kidogo. So that's like the plan for next year. And yeah, I can't wait for next year. This is Christmas is coming. Plans are Christmas. What? Plans are Christmas ni nini? I am going to Malindi in 2 days. Today is Friday. Yeah. We're shooting on Friday. Mtaona Monday, but I'll be in Malindi by then. So, yeah, I'm going to Malindi. On 26th is my birthday. So if you're seeing this and you're watching this, please text me a happy birthday, yeah? Kama unaweza, I feel like I should open like a till number. Niweke hapo Instagram do, munitumie kado. I love money. I saw I'm a Capricorn. I saw in my zodiac signs that I love nice things. Now I'm just embracing that. So please shower us with things. Yeah, I can't wait for next year. This year has been good. I had a show in Village Market, and then we were talking with another girl. Akiniambia how 2019 to 2022 yani it all looks like just 1 year. Sasa I'm like, yeah, from 2019 to now, I'm just like, zote zilikuwa 1 year, and all of it has just been like chaotic. So maybe next year tutasawi maneno ya corona will be in the past. All the stress that's due lockdown will be in the past. And I just feel like let's live life. Life is short. People are stressed out here. There's no need to be mean. We just live life, enjoy friends, enjoy family, and family is very important. Hata hiyo nimelan mi ni wale wa kutoroka. Family yangu wananitafuta hata 3 weeks mtaniona. Apart from my baby, sijui mom and sisters watanitafuta months. Like vitu kama hizo unaona umekaa nao for long, but my family matters. So yeah, let's take care of ourselves. Drink very irresponsibly, but don't drive when you're drinking like that. Yeah, have a good time in Kenya. If you're coming to Kenya, just know this is a drink semba. Come join us, have a good time. Come if you're going to be in Malindi or Watamu, please DM me. I'm all for the vibes. Muniambie na nitakuja. So guys, I feel like this is the end of the episode. Jota nimekazwa. So yeah, we're going to end the episode on this very high note. My last words for you guys is take care of each other, take care of yourself, love yourself first. Kwanza wasichana, even if you're in a relationship, love yourself first. You're the number one, then everything else falls into place and you will be fine. See you guys next year, and kuleni drink semba vizuri. I love you guys. Cheers. Bye. Bye from me and Noel in absentia.